Hello, everyone. Welcome to Barca News. It is November 13th, 2025. And ladies and gentlemen, Lamine Yamal's goal, I'll tell you which one, has been nominated for the Puskas Awards. Also, one of the most exciting talents in second division in Spain has said that he likes Barca, which is, of course, good news because it is a position that we need to reinforce. And finally, Harry Kane making the headlines in regards to Barcelona wanting to replace Lewandowski with the English center forward. We're going to talk all about it. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name is Bo. I will begin this video with the news that Lamine Yamal's goal against Espanyol has been nominated for the FIFA Puskas Award. Now, if you don't know what the FIFA Puskas Award is, it's the award given to the best goal of the season. And Lamine Yamal's goal against Espanyol towards the end of the season, I don't know if you guys remember, but he was attacking. He cuts into the middle and then puts in a beautiful shot to the far post. And that was pretty much that match sealed La Liga title for Barcelona. But that goal has been nominated for the FIFA Puskas Award. Alongside him is also Declan Rice with his 2 free kick goals against Real Madrid in the Champions League, where they were humiliated at the hands of Arsenal 4-0. And there's, of course, other players who have been nominated for the Puskas Award, which you can vote on. Now, how you vote, you can go to the FIFA website, which is FIFA.com. You can register an account, and you can vote for your top 3 choices for the Puskas Award. Your number 1 choice gets 5 points, your second choice gets 3 points, and your third choice gets 1 point. So you can go onto the website, you hit the Puskas Award link, and then you'll see all the list of the goals. They each have the video, so you can watch the video to see what goals you like, and you can vote on them by registering on FIFA.com. So go out there and, of course, vote for Lamine Yamal's goal or for whoever you like. Of course, I'm not here to tell you who to vote for, but just know that Lamine Yamal is nominated for the FIFA Puskas Award. Now, on to the next bit of news because, ladies and gentlemen, Marc Bernal has been sent to train with Barça Athletic. And no, it's not because Flick doesn't want to see him in the first team. It's the opposite. It's because Flick wants him to return to full match sharpness. Now, as you know, most of the team is away with their international squads on international duty. And as a result, the players only train at the gym this week from Monday through Thursday. They have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and he won't return to regular training until next Monday. So Marc Bernal has been sent to train with Barça Athletic so he can continue working on his full match sharpness, especially because Barcelona have officially given the green light to Marc Bernal to play a friendly match with Catalonia's national team against Palestine on November 20th. So Barcelona continue to work with Marc Bernal, again, to return to full competitive mode. Now training with Barça Athletic, then he's going to be training with the first team, and then, of course, getting some minutes with Catalonia's national team. And hopefully, pretty soon, we'll see him back to full playing mode because Hansi Flick does want to count on Marc Bernal during the second half of this season. Now, on to that next bit of news because one of the most exciting talents in second division of Spain has said that he likes Barca, has, of course, winked at us like, hey, I'm over here. Come sign me. Now, the player I'm talking about is no other than Yeremay Hernandez. In fact, we actually talked about him in the past. I can't remember if it was last summer or the one before. But Yeremay Hernandez is a left winger. I think he's 20 years old, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 22. But he's a left winger currently playing for Deportivo La Coruña in second division of Spanish football. He's considered one of the most exciting attacking talents currently in Spain. He's considered that he's going to be one of the future stars of Spanish football. He currently has a 33 million euro release clause, and his market value has shot up to 20 million, making him the highest value player in second division. Now, so far, he has scored 4 goals and provided 2 assists in second division, and he's someone that Barcelona have been tracking for quite some time. In fact, they tried to sign him in the past. It didn't work out, but nonetheless, Barcelona still keeping an eye on this talent. And now Yeremay Hernandez has kind of winked at Barcelona like, hey, I would be interested in joining your club. And this is what he said. I'm from Depor. I also like Barca. I'm from Depor, from Las Palmas, and a little bit Barca 2. So Yeremay Hernandez saying that he likes Barcelona. In other words, he wouldn't mind playing for Barcelona. Or maybe not. Maybe he just likes Barcelona because we have pretty kids. I don't know. But anyways, Yeremay Hernandez. Have you seen him play? Have you heard of him? If so, what do you think? Should Barcelona sign him? I think so, because if you watch this guy's highlights, he looks very, very promising. Now, on to the next bit of news, because today, as I was doing my research for the videos, I opened up all these headlines, all these outlets, and I see all these headlines. Breaking news: Barcelona are making Harry Kane the substitute for Lewandowski, which left me perplexed, because I was like, breaking news? How is this breaking news? This is pretty old news. I reported about it 3 months ago, but somehow it was breaking news on many outlets today, which of course made me perplexed, because I'm like, have we lost the meaning of the phrase breaking news? Because there's nothing breaking about a news that's been going around for several months. But since there's been a lot of outlets reporting on this, I've seen some misinformation starting to spread on what's going on with Kane. So I'm here to, well, re-explain what I told you several times before. And that is that, yes, Barcelona are considering Harry Kane as a replacement for Robert Lewandowski. Why? For 2 reasons. First of all, of course, Harry Kane is very experienced. He has played at the highest levels. He's someone who is a top talent for the center forward. And as I've always said, clubs like Barcelona, like Madrid, like all these top clubs cannot just have any center forward. They need to have world-class center forwards. And that's exactly what Harry Kane is, a world-class center forwards with plenty of experience, and who has a 65 million euro release clause, which makes him affordable, because world-class center forwards go for a lot more money. For example, Julian Alvarez, they're saying Atletico Madrid would want 150 million. Haaland, they're saying Man City would want something close to 200 million. So when you compare 65 to 150 or 200, of course, it becomes a lot more affordable. Now, Barcelona would be willing to sign Harry Kane, but of course, he would have to accept a salary reduction, because currently he does have a pretty high salary that Barcelona would not be able to afford. Now, you might say, Mo, but he's 33 years old. What are we thinking? Unfortunately, that's where we are financially. We are not in a position to be signing, young, world-class center forwards like Julian or Haaland. This is where we at. Short-term solutions, sign someone for 2-3 years like we did with Lewy. Next one will be Kane. And hopefully, if we do sign Kane and in 3 years he's gone, hopefully by then we'll be more financially stable to bring someone. Now, this is not final. This is not, we're going for Kane and that's it. This is just one of the options that Barcelona are currently considering, alongside other options like, for example, Eta Ayo. So I just wanted to clarify this news, because I've been seeing a lot of misinformation out there, since apparently now it's breaking news. Harry Kane. Really? Breaking news from 3 months ago? Anyways. Speaking of center forwards, it's being reported in Turkey that Fenerbahce are looking to sign Robert Lewandowski during this winter transfer market. It looks like Fenerbahce are looking to reinforce their attack during this winter transfer market. It looks like Al Nassr wants to leave to Saudi, so they are plotting to sell Al Nassr to Saudi and try to sign Lewandowski in the winter transfer market. And in fact, they have already been reaching out to find out what is Lewandowski's intentions through intermediaries, not directly through intermediaries, because they want to see if they can make a move for Lewandowski in the winter transfer market, which I think I can safely say I don't think this is happening. I think Lewandowski wants to stay at Barcelona until his contract expires. I don't see him leaving halfway through the season. Definitely not to Turkey. But anyways, I don't see him leaving in the middle of the season. Anyways, that is all for this video. I did upload another video a few moments ago, so if you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check it out. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, peace, Barça.